Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is healing from addictions and addictive behavior. And I'll explain that in a second. But first, I wanted to draw your attention to yesterday's ceremony that was for the pineal gland. That was a pine cone shaped candle. And you can see how much it opened up. So that's really good news. That means that our pineal gland is opening and we're more receptive to our spiritual connection and any and all spiritual gifts that we can expect to stream in, right? So anything that is right for us at this time and in the future, depending on like divine timing, right? Okay, but back to this. So I went through an old box of stuff today and I found all four of these items, like not this one, I've had this around for a bit. But actually these are also old items. So the moment I saw these, I don't even know if they were clip-ons or if they were just broken, but I don't know, for some reason they were in that box of stuff that I had tossed aside to be looked through later. But it makes me think of like these clip-ons that you can just remove, right? So removing any dark filter that we have over our vision of our worldview, like how we see the world because of like negative thinking and thought patterns and programming and stuff like that. And that's usually something that we have absorbed and taken on from our caregivers, from our environment, and we have made it a part of our own thinking, right? So this could have been from friends, family, school, work, anyone around us, TV, the internet, media, anywhere, any influence that you can think of. There are a lot of negative thought patterns. Like now I'm very cautious with what I watch on the internet. I actually like movies, but a lot of them I can't watch anymore because I've noticed now how much abuse is actually in those movies and negative thought patterns and downputting and lack of belief in oneself or others, lack of support and this kind of stuff. So like we have to be careful because with everything that we take in, if we're not super conscious of it and we don't get rid of it afterwards, it kind of stays with us, right? So anyway, then I had no idea. I had like a tiny bottle of alcohol in like a 3-year-old box that I hadn't unpacked. And so this clearly represents alcoholism then, right? And I had this rubber band from a doctor's visit when I had to get an injection. I think it was a flu shot like years ago. And that shall represent addictions such as like drug addictions, like any kind of heavy drugs that would have had to be injected. I'm not super on top of what exactly can be injected. I know heroin can, and I think cocaine and so on, but like, don't quote me on that. I was never into drugs, but this and actually a few others I collected because in steel drumming, the sticks that we played with were basically thick dowels with this kind of band wrapped around the tip. So I was like, well, that's easy enough. I'm going to make my own. So I collected a few of these, but since I had sticks, I ended up never making my own sticks. But anyway, so yeah, a lot of stuff in my life has a story because I love working on projects and making stuff myself. So when I see something that I could easily make, then sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, that's the story behind that. And playing cards to represent gambling. And oh yeah, I could remove that. And of course, any other addictions as well. And that could be anything that's destructive. It could even be being addicted to the internet or the TV and spending all your time there, not doing anything else at all, and your life actually suffers because of it. Or what else? Yeah, anything where you're overdoing it. Oh yeah, prescription medication, for example, too. I just thought of. I could have put some Tylenol there or whatever, but I just thought of that now. Anyway, you get the point, and I think we have enough props here. So we're gonna heal from that. And since all of that is really an escape from reality, of not being able to face who we are and our own life and like what it is, we shall then move into tolerance and acceptance, represented by this rainbow colored ball, right? So, all right, so let's smudge and then get started. And just the white candle for purity, for the divine, right? Please cleanse and renew all of our energies. Take away anything dark, evil, and low vibrational, and flood us with massive amounts of healing light, unconditional love, blessings, and protections from the divine. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Okay, let's call in our spirit guides. Dear Creator, higher power, source, and soul energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, dear Mother Earth, our ancestors that are in the light, Great Spirit of the fire, and the other three elements, air, earth, and water. Please join the ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, and possibly banishings, as well as protections with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. And I hope you didn't just hear the background noise. My neighbor and his girlfriend just came home and walked past my door here, pretty much right next to me. So, yeah, sorry. I hope I talked enough over it that it wasn't distracting. But let's get our focus back on. So all of our spirit guides and the divine, we ask for your help and assistance in healing from addictions, by removing any negative filter of our worldview, any negative thought patterns that make us always think or expect the worst of people or situations, circumstances, outcomes, etc. And help us be positive and innocent again, like children, expecting the best outcome and expecting the best of people and situations, etc., which will be represented by the rainbow colored ball again. And with this healing, please remove our inability to see ourselves the way we are, in like see the whole spectrum, including all of our shadows and inner demons, and like anything dark and unhealed, and anything in our world as well. So for example, job or relationship or anything where we feel stuck, where we're unhappy, where we're basically trying to, or somewhere where we're trying to escape from by using any form of escape, or, like alcoholism, drugs, or gambling, or also like using gaming, like playing games for money is also kind of like a joy, like getting a thrill to escape, like to get a quick high in a sense, like an adrenaline high. That's what just kind of came to mind, like adrenaline junkies, right? So let us heal from all of this need to escape our reality and our life, and help us fully and completely face it. Now, I was just actually given a little sign that we're going to work with the buffalo energy. And I'm sorry I didn't mention that before, because I didn't really think of that, and it just came like as claircognizance. So, Great Spirit of the buffalo, we ask for your help as well in being able to face our reality head on, to look at ourselves head on, brutally honest, and face whatever it is that we need to heal, that we need to deal with, and let go of anything where we may have not been able to admit our own toxicity to ourselves, or anything like that. Sorry, I'm laughing. Just that was more just one of my recent aha moments of thinking, well, I'm actually holding on to a lot of stuff, and I was like, darn, and I kept thinking other people were toxic. So sometimes we also need humor when we look at ourselves, right? So yeah, anyway, you get my point. So please remove all this toxicity of not being able to face ourselves and our own reality and our own issues. Pull it out of us and cast it into the light for healing and transmutation into pure healing light and unconditional love from the divine. And let us be massively flooded by divine healing light and unconditional love. Let us be so completely filled and surrounded by it that we're like a baby in a cocoon. We're completely protected, and we're healing in that cocoon until we're fully ready to come out of the cocoon and we turn into this beautiful butterfly, because we have finished all of our internal healing, right? So that's what we're working towards. And help us move into a place of complete self-love, in the sense of being really happy with who we are as a person. Not the narcissistic kind of self-love, but which is actually fear, right? It's not actual love. It's actually self-hate disguised as love. So true, unconditional, divine self-love, self-acceptance, self-approval, self-respect. And part of that is also like completely accepting ourselves with all of our faults and flaws and imperfections, with all of our shadows and inner demons, with everything. And if we can do that with ourselves, then automatically we love and accept everyone else unconditionally as well. So please help us reach this place of true, full, and complete unconditional love and acceptance. We're at one with the universe, with the divine, with source energy, with all animals, plants, and beings on this planet, on Mother Earth, and in the universe. And we're letting go of anything that no longer serves us, anything that is holding us back from this pure divine love, light, energy, and frequency. We're just letting it float away through the air. And so it is. All my relations. Okay, everybody. Let's wrap it up. Let the ceremony now be finished and accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected. Oh, thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching, for being a part of this ceremony, and for working on your own healing. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you tons of love and light, many blessings, and be well until next time. Bye.